If you're happy and you know it, flash your hands. If you're happy and you know it, flash your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, flash your hands. It's important for kids with autism to have specialized swimming instruction because they are at a greater risk for drowning. 32% of parents say that they've had a close call with drowning with their child. Kids with autism have a greater tendency to wander, and if they should wander towards water, then that could be really disastrous.
Good job! High five.
Nice. It may be different for different kids, but certainly a lot of parents have said that their kids who have autism are drawn to the water, which makes it even more important to have them know how to swim and be safe in the water.
My name is Sam Stillwell, and I have 3 sons, Sam, Joshua, and Daniel. My oldest 2 sons are autistic. My youngest son is on the spectrum. He's shown strong autistic traits. There have been a couple of close calls, when there are a lot of people in the pool and you can't see everybody, and that if I would not have been just watching, one of my boys wouldn't have been here.
Kids with autism are at a greater risk for drowning, but kids who are from, underserved communities are at greater risk of drowning as well. 6 out of 10 kids from African American communities don't know how to swim. 56% of Hispanic children don't know how to swim. So if you combine being from an underserved community with autism, these kids are at great risk for drowning.
A lot of people don't understand what autism is, and it's easier just to write it off than to actually modify your program to an individual who has special needs. Another reason we're appreciative of this program, because this program has the characteristics that are better suited to giving autistic individuals what they need. One-on-one is key. One-on-one. It's not that they can't do it, but they just might need a little bit more instruction or work through some of the finer points to actually achieve success.
All the way back to your pocket.
So we really want kids to be ready to transition to either a Learn to Swim Red Cross program in their community or a swim team. So first, our instructors teach Red Cross. Using that as a guide, the next thing would be to really tune into the kids' sensory preferences. So we have, through the grant, we have a number of different goggles, earplugs, some compression type wetsuits. So if a child has a tendency to get cold or is highly excitable, the compression suits might be a good thing to try. With the different goggles, we can try several different pairs to find some that they'll tolerate, because a lot of kids with autism won't tolerate goggles on their face. And once they have them on, then it opens a whole new world under the water.
This is the 5th time that the 5th session that we've attended, and my boys are swimming. My boys are swimming. When they started, they couldn't swim. And now it's not long distances, but it's practice, They're actually able to go through the fundamentals. They've accomplished the goal.
You can't put limitations on the kids. You don't know unless you try. The first time I look at a child, what I might see is someone who appears withdrawn, is not making eye contact, doesn't want me to touch them. But after they become familiar with me and after we work together, that individual may be swimming across the pool on their own. And if I looked at that child and thought, oh, they can't do it, then they wouldn't do it. But if I look at that child and think, okay, I'm going to try this, and if this didn't work, I'm going to try this a different way, then they do. They rise to the challenge, and you can't put limitations on people with autism.